What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all doing great out there. Coming to you live from Los Angeles, and today, August the 9th, 2021, I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about the fight that took place 2 days ago between Derrick Lewis and Ciryl Gane at UFC 265. And many people thought, such as myself, that Derrick Lewis was going to give Ciryl Gane the run for his money and that he was going to be a pillar fighting against him. But obviously, that didn't really turn out to be the case, and Ciryl Gane made it look like a very easy fight. He absolutely schooled Derrick Lewis and made him look like he had no skills, because Ciryl Gane, was, tagging him in the outside, tagging him in the inside, when they would even clinch up a little bit. So, I personally thought Derrick Lewis would give him more of a run for his money, but it looks like, Ciryl Gane made it look very easy. Something I personally didn't think, would go down like that, but these things happen. But whether it was a bad night for Derrick Lewis or Ciryl Gane is actually that good, we'll have to wait and see. So Derrick Lewis was on a nice little run up until this loss, so Derrick Lewis had been making a name for himself up until this last loss, and it's not like this loss, put him in a bad position or anything like that. Not even close, actually. So, if anything, Derrick Lewis just gets to fight the next person in line for himself. And as for Ciryl Gane, looks like he's positioning himself to fight against what's his face? Why am I forgetting his name right now? Oh my God, look at me. So yeah, he's pretty much positioning himself to go ahead and fight the heavyweight champ. And actually, I think he has a very good chance, because the champion is honestly really good too. But the way Ciryl fought against Derrick Lewis is the style to really beat the current heavyweight champion with. I don't know why his name is literally blanking out in my name right now, but in my brain right now. But I want to also go ahead and say that Michael Chiesa being submitted was also one thing I was actually quite surprised at, because the guy that took Chiesa down to the ground, I was like, what are you doing? It's gonna be the tables that are gonna be turned on you. But Michael Chiesa, actually suffered by submission loss, which I was actually quite surprised by myself. So that was the third fight. I forget what the co-main was, but I think the co-main was a good fight too. But going back to Derrick Lewis and Ciryl Gane, Derrick Lewis, I guess we'll have to see who he's gonna fight next. If Stipe is not gonna get the rematch against the champion right now at heavyweight, then I'm not really sure who Derrick Lewis would fight next besides Stipe. So considering they're both coming off losses too, they can definitely go ahead and fight each other. I'd love to watch Stipe against Derrick Lewis all day. I'd watch that thing out of 5. So as for Ciryl Gane, it looks like he's gonna be fighting for the belt next. So we'll see if he'll be able to knock out what's his face. Why am I literally blanking out on his name? I keep remembering Overeem. I know it's not Overeem, that's the champion, but it's actually the other Nigerian guy. I don't know why. Francis Ngannou, there we go. I don't know why his name had been blanking out in my mind for the past couple minutes, but yeah, so Francis Ngannou is going to be defending his belt against Ciryl Gane. So I think that would be an amazing fight. I don't know who would win that fight. That would be a good one to watch, but That looks like it's what's next. And considering the Derrick Lewis and Ciryl Gane was a one-sided beatdown, and that Ciryl probably didn't get hurt very much, I want to go ahead and say that we'll probably see the fight between Ciryl and Francis Ngannou probably sometime later this year, maybe October. No, not October. October's too early, but I'd probably say either the end of November or mid-December. So something along those lines. But yeah, in a couple months. The heavyweight division is starting to look interesting. There's a couple new names. Stepping up. Chris Dawkins. I can't recall whether or not he won his fight. I can't remember, but I know he was fighting, if I'm not mistaken, and I know he's up and coming heavyweight where people have eyes on him. So, as for Francis Ngannou, I mean, the last time he fought Stipe Miocic, it looked like he had a little bit of it looked like he had a little bit of some defensive capability. So it did look like he learned some new stuff. So whether or not he would be able to use that skill set against Ciryl Gane is a whole other story, because Cyryl's fighting style is a little bit different from Stipe's. So it would definitely be an interesting matchup, and the heavyweight division does work differently too, guys. If you watch the sport, then you know that if you get touched in the heavyweight division, and if it's a clean touch, then you're likely going to sleep. So in my opinion, there's still a lot to wait for in the heavyweight division. I believe there's a lot of new faces coming in, so it's going to be quite a little bit of time until we see some real fireworks in the heavyweight division, where there's actual, big guys, big names actually talking the way like the middleweights are, like Kobe Covington, where they're making names for themselves. So we don't really have that in the heavyweight division, because in boxing, back in the day, it was Mike Tyson who was a heavyweight, and the heavyweight division was pretty much the top of the line division. So anytime they said heavyweight division, this was like pretty much like the ultimate fight, the strongest guys in the sport that are gonna be having a showdown. So pretty much we don't really have that now in the UFC, even though it's slowly being built, I guess, to that state where boxing was back in the day when Mike Tyson was running the heavyweight division. So as of right now, we don't really have talkers like that. I mean, Stipe, good dude, which I absolutely admire. Francis, same thing. Really, a lot of the big guys don't really seem to be talking a lot of smack. Maybe besides John Jones, considering he's I guess a heavyweight now. So John Jones, I guess, can be one of the guys that can make the heavyweight division interesting. But then again, he's been in the sport for a while. So what would make things quite intriguing is if we saw some new faces coming in, and making some impressive performances, and talking some smack to back it up. So at this very moment, everybody's looking forward to the point in time where it will be exciting. So it's just a matter of time. But as of right now, UFC's heavyweight division, Ciryl Gane against what's his face, Francis Ngannou. And that's probably going to be coming up in a couple months. And considering Derrick Lewis just lost against Ciryl Gane, which was pretty much a fight to get a chance at the belt, means that Derrick Lewis is likely going to be fighting Stipe Miocic next. And the winner of that fight will probably get the winner of the Ciryl Gane and or Ciryl Gane and Francis Ngannou fight. So the winner of Stipe and Derrick is probably gonna get a shot at the belt. So I may be forgetting that there may be another heavyweight, and no, I'm not speaking of John Jones, but I know that there may be somebody else out there that is ranked that I may be not that I may not be considering right now. I don't really have the rankings in front of me. I'm driving at the moment, but I'll go ahead and give you guys a quick update on that on my next couple videos. But as of right now, yeah, guys, Ciryl Gane against Francis Ngannou is the next heavyweight championship fight in the UFC. So I still don't know who's gonna win that fight. That can be a very good one. Ciryl, I think, needs to be a little bit more aggressive if he wants to beat Francis, because Francis is kind of a one hit destroyer. So if he catches you, you're going to sleep. It's not like clumsy Derrick Lewis where he just tries to get close and throw a punch at you. But guys, let me know as to what you guys think in terms of the upcoming fight, and let me know as to what you guys think is going to be happening in the next fight between Derrick Lewis and Stipe, if at all that fight is going to happen. So drop those comments, guys. I appreciate you guys liking the video. Thank you for subscribing, and up until my next one, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.